everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 building video. Today we're going to be building a Hobbit house. I just really needed to get it out of my system because I've seen a lot of really amazing builds already with the Enchanted by Nature pack, and I've just got to do one. To celebrate the Enchanted by Nature pack, I want to give away a copy of this pack to one of you guys. All you've got to do is comment your favorite build out of the 3 lots that I've officially created for this pack. Let me know down in the comments of either this video or any of my 3 building videos of those official lots, and I will pick out a winner on the 14th of July. I have a very exciting, well, actually I have so many different exciting videos, and I know I keep saying it, but I have a very cool treehouse build coming very soon, so keep an eye out for that. I feel really bad like building because I have to bulldoze the amazing creator homes that we've all created, so I kind of want to build maybe over here, which again, I feel so bad that I'm removing this house. Also, I know this is like a very far-fetched idea, but I really wish it said who built it. If you're like going into the panel here, like I wish I could type in like, oh, built by whoever, you know, that kind of way. I think that would be interesting. So this build has been created by Nina Schmidt, so she did an amazing job with this one. Actually, is that even where I want to build my Hobbit house? Because I feel like the back of it, see, what I want to build is like using terrain today, and Sandra and terrain we don't get along really, so I'm not sure because there's like roads all around these homes, so it's kind of difficult. I guess maybe like this lot would have been better, but like I just feel bad. Nah, it's okay, let's just build here. I'm so sorry, Nina, I have to bulldoze your house. That is so rude, but like I need to build. I gotta build. Of course, I am building with the early access version of this game, so everything you see here on the screen is still early on, and you will see my gallery name popping around the screen as we're building, so just don't get a fright now when you see Diva everywhere. But what I want to do is I want to create a little like Hobbit home, and I think the way that you do it. Also, what's the story with my houses not being placed with ceilings? That's a bit rude. Anyways, I think the way you do it is like you take yourself a little roof piece, you shove it, make it smaller, trim it down, and then if you press Control C, you will get more kind of curve points, and then you can almost like curve it like that. Oh Lord. Oh, not that. How do I, wait a sec. How do I do this? Is it like this? No. How do I just put like a flat piece of roof on top of this? I guess I could do something like this, but there's like a weird curve here. I'm not really sure. You know, again, me with the curves, like I'm just not really sure. Actually, I kind of like the curve. I think there's something kind of endearing about it. But then if I do, oh, my house is not, it's not small enough. So if I just do this, and then if we do that, that will create me like a little bunker looking thing, which I think is really cute. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to use some terrain tool today as well, which I think, you know, me and terrain tool again are also not BFFs. But if I was to bring this house quite low down, right, now it just looks like a bunker. It reminds me of the lot actually that James Turner built for his werewolves builds. Do you remember those? So if I do something like this, right, and then I almost like do a little pathway in there, but I also wanted to create like this part to be like on a hill. So there's almost like a massive hill, like we live in a hill, like we're little hobbits, like, oh my god, literally like something like this. But then I wanted like another little hobbit house almost at a diagonal. Is diagonal going to kill me altogether today? Probably. Like if I do like a tiny little hobbit area. Okay, what is going on with this? I don't know. Okay, that's gonna be a tiny house. How am I even going to live in this? If I do more like hills everywhere, right? So let's just pretend that these are all hills. I want to create like a flat ground area on top of the hill so that that's where our bedroom is. Like, I know you'll be like, what? That's where you want to sleep? Yes, that's where I want to sleep. Okay, more little hilly ground bits. I think something like this is pretty interesting. So like that could be like our main like little sitting area. We could just have like a little outhouse out the back because we're hobbits, like who cares? And then this could be like our fun little kitchen scenario. I think something like that would be pretty interesting. Just I don't know how to make this. Okay, it looks hideous. Trust the process. I trust the process. Okay, now I've got to do that with a diagonal roof. Sandra and roofs in general, and now she's going for a diagonal roof. Like what? Who? Why? I don't know why. Bloody heck, what am I doing to myself today? I'm torturing myself with this build. Like, thank God I didn't, you know, thank God they didn't ask me to build a hobbit house for this pack, because I would have been like, excuse me? I don't know how to build a hobbit house. What are you talking about? Okay, can you not flip to the other side? Okay, there we go. And now I want you to be up like, yes, that's exactly how you make a hobbit house, Sandra. Exactly. That looks kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I need to make it, oh God, I need to make it a bit longer, I think. Is that how you make a hobbit house? I bet you guys are gonna be like, no, you're doing it all wrong. And I probably am, but I kind of like the fact that it's not like perfectly curved, that there's like a little bit of an angular feel. Okay, can I please put it in there? Like, please let me. Oh, it's letting me. Okay, there we go. I love that. Okay, we love to see that. So then, like this, I want this to be flat ground that you can kind of like walk around this side. We'll do like a nice little stepping kind of area here. And like, can I just get like a little stepping stone here? And then this will be flat as well. Why isn't this being flat? Okay, there we go. So we've got like a flat ground here. We've got a little step here. Is this gonna make any sense? I'm not sure. Yeah, see, this is why Sandra doesn't do terrain building, because like, why? Why would she? She doesn't know how to build. So there we go. That's kind of cute. Yeah, so we've got like little steps that we'll just make ourselves, I guess. I don't know. Now, how do I get up the stairs to that hill? I kind of want there to be like a little area here, right? That's like flat. Can I make steps into the hill, or is the hill gonna be like, Sandra, go away? Maybe we go up this way. Hold on a sec. We make a path. Can you just go flat, please? So if I do a little like walkable, okay. Like, I want this to be functional, so obviously, like, that's gonna be important. Can I get, I feel like I'm gonna have to get a sim to come in here and like figure this out, because I want to like smoothen this so that my sim can actually walk up this little hill. Then this would be like a little rest point, maybe like a little seating area or something. That could be pretty cute. And then somehow you got to get up there. Why is my lighting on this lot like freaking out? Do you see that? Should I get a sim? I feel like I needed to get a sim in here. Okay, I got my sim in here. So far it looks absolutely horrendous. Like, this is the plot of land that you bought, but trust the process. Okay, can you go down here? You're going down this route apparently. That's not what I wanted. Can you not like go this way? Like, go up here? No. Oh, okay. What is up with the lighting on this lot? Do you see that, or is that just me? I don't know. I think I'm freaking out, or maybe this is freaking out a little bit. Can you go this way? Okay, she seems to want to go that way. Can you go up here? No. Okay. Oh my God, the lighting. Is that my like graphics card? I really don't understand what's happening. Okay, so logically, I'd have to like smoothen this for her, maybe? Is that what she wants? What do you want from me, please? Unless maybe I go like softer and we just like reduce this a little bit and then smoothen again. Like, it doesn't have to be that tall. Like, I kind of just want her to get up there now at this point. Wait, now, what about now? Can you go up here? Oh, you can. What about here? She can! Yay! Okay, so we got to the top of the mountain. Okay, so if I tell you to come back down, you're just going to use the same route. Okay, so weirdly enough, she can't get here. So is this just a little too much for you? So if I smoothen this whole thing, can you just walk up this way? No, don't fly there. Oh, bloody heck. No, go down. There we go. Okay, can you go this way? No, she'll hate these little steps that I made for her. Like, why? I just made these steps just for you, and now you seem to be annoyed by them. That's just so rude. Okay, can you go this way now? And then can you go back down this way? Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'm presuming, like, you obviously can't really go up that way. It would be cool, but no, I think I'm just going to put, like, a load of shrubberies everywhere. Okay, so that's fine. You can get away for 2 minutes. I don't need you for now. So as long as I know that she can kind of enter all of the areas that I need her to enter, I'm kind of happy with that. Now, I don't know where to put my outhouse, because that's a problem. Wait, now maybe I'll do like a small little like outhouse situation here. Only have the Enchanted by Nature and base game installed, so I guess it is kind of annoying because like I don't have the regular, like, do you know those showers where it's just like the pipes coming out of the wall? I kind of want that one, but obviously we can't do that. But I reckon we create like a little outhouse ourselves, and I'll just cover it like up with a load of trees. It would be nice to have a lake here as well, but bloody heck, I picked the smallest lot to build a hobbit house, so I guess not, because you can bathe in the lake as well, so that's fun. You know, I'll figure this out. I need to just make sure that it's walkable first. Okay, so she seems to be able to get into the little outhouse anyway, so I guess that's kind of all that matters. I wanted to get this little fence thing and create like a little shower space. If I just flatten. Okay, me and terrain are not friends. What's going on? Why are you like this? Can you just be normal? Be flat. Okay, no, I need this chunk to go up and cover that. Then I need this portion to be flat. Oh my god, this is... Okay, that door is still open. I don't get what's going on. Can I like at least... Maybe, wait now, maybe we need more like of a hill here to like cover the outhouse. Maybe that just makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we've got like a very peaky, pointy hill. Jesus, imagine you fall on that. You get sliced. Oh my god, it's like every time I press something. Oh no, that's better. That's better. Okay, that's good. Can you still get in there now? Okay, thank god. Okay, that's fine. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, so we've got a bathroom. So I'm thinking like I'll do a nice little natural outdoor sleeping scenario. Here we'll do like a little sitting room. This will be our kitchen, and then that will be our outhouse, and that is your build complete, ladies and gentlemen. Build complete. So of course what we got to do is we've got to like use some grassy textures, because like Hobbit homes, I guess like they're kind of made out of like overgrown grass. I don't know what color we want to take this, to be honest with you. Like, I guess there's so many different ways you can make a Hobbit house, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I almost feel like doing 2 different colors as well. I think that might be quite interesting, but I don't want this to be like a little outhouse. I'm doing the Nature's Calling event still. I mean, we will do another episode on that very soon, because I really just want that little outhouse and those little stones. But I think something like this is probably quite cool, or else maybe I can elongate this. Wait, now if I press shift and elongate just one side, so like that's where I put my little shower. Oh my god, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So we could just like, oh wait, you're not gonna fit there? Why? Just please fit there. What you mean? Why can't you fit there? Also, why are you levitating? Okay, that's not working the way I thought it was going to work. Like, I guess I could just put it like this. It's a little bit stupid that there's just like a rock like sticking out from there. I logically wanted this to be like that way, but that's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, is it? So I guess I'm just gonna have to do it this way and just forget about it. Just forget about it. Can you go have a shower, please? Oh, you can though. At least the shower is functional. That's kind of all I care about. Get out. Lovely. Oh, bloody heck. Fairies, when they're fairies and they shower, they lose fairy powder and it just goes everywhere. I mean, it's a good thing, but like also at the same time, like I'm trying to build here. Okay, so I may have gone a bit wild. I was like, oh, let's make this overgrown. Yes, Sandra, now that's the only overgrown patch of the entirety of the house. But I guess what I did want to do is I wanted to kind of introduce the idea of like, oh, that's like where our water is. So that's where all the nature flourishes, right? So then we would like kind of guide maybe like a nice little path with some foliage and greenery. Like, it doesn't have to all be that overgrown everywhere here today, but I like the idea of like that being very overgrown. I think it just makes sense. I don't know, maybe you guys will be like, oh bloody heck, are you all right? Do you need to get this out of your system or something? And the answer is also yes, because of course by now you will see all of my building videos that I've done, you know, for this pack. So it is of course an amazing experience, and I will never say a bad word about it. But you are building for The Sims, you obviously got, you know, you've got to follow restrictions. You cannot use cheats. So I think because for the last how many months I've been using, you know, just like a specific order of events, and like I couldn't use this, couldn't use that, gotta be mindful of everybody's PC. Now that I don't have to be, okay, that rock is floating. Now that I don't have to be mindful of anything, I think I just need to get this out of my system. So for the next couple of months, probably you will see me building with this pack where I'm like, I gotta just do it. Like, I gotta do it. Whatever you think, I just gotta do it, because I need to get this out of my system. That looks so stupid, but I kind of love it at the same time. Anyways, so I don't like the way all of these have like different colors. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's like the lighting is a bit weird. It's a bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I like this, the way it's looking, but like all of it looks like it's all different colors. Like everything in here is like different shades of green, which is kind of annoying. But I guess what we can do, of course, is put down some beautiful shruberinos on the roof, kind of. Okay, oh, that's still not working. I really wish that like this was a bit more free. I don't understand why you can't put a plant up there. Like, what's gonna happen? What's really gonna happen? Like, nothing's gonna happen. So just like, let us do it, please. I mean, I of course love this feature. And again, okay, what you mean you can't intersect our roofs? It's your one job. No, don't be saying that. Like, I want like a massive one to go up there and it just won't fit. That's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of is. Like, the reason why I would say that, like, we need this feature, and I'm not using move objects right now, which is like, shocker, Sandra doesn't use move objects for once in her life. But the reason why it's more important to do it that way is because if you put things up there with move objects, when you go down a layer, they'll still all show up. Like, they'll all be there because you place them with move objects and the game doesn't understand to hide them. So that's why we were all very grateful for this feature as builders. But it's still leaving a lot to be desired for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And it's kind of sad. Like, this plant, you could shove that plant anywhere and this one will go everywhere. Like, every single part of the roof. Why can't we do that with all of them? Like, I don't get it. Like, why can't this one do it? Like, even this one. Do you know? Like, why? Why? Sorry. To be honest with you, in the end, I might actually have to use move objects because... Like, what? Why can't you fit up there? If I make you smaller, then you can, but I just don't know. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do next is actually overgrow this place quite a bit because I'm just, like, not seeing the illusion just... Like, I need big trees. Like, I need you, like, right there. I need to kind of close us off from the outside, like, world, if you get me. So, like, if I put that tree there, I think that's going to look good, you know? Maybe, like, another little tree there. And I am going to have, like, a little bed up there. And I do I want that new bed? Oh, my God, that line there? That looks weird. What's happening there? Jesus. What I kind of want to do is... Wait, now, if we just try something, okay, this might not work. This probably won't work, actually, now that I think about it. But if I do this, okay, I could create us like a small little hut, like little hatch vibes. The way that I will do it is if I use a roof, okay, maybe not that roof, maybe just like a regular roof, right, like this. We like make it really skinny, but we elongate the eaves, remove that little door. Okay, that looks a bit silly. Now we kind of have like a little thing. It looks so stupid for the moment, but I am thinking of putting like loads of shrubbery and treenery is what I was about to say. Shrubbery and greenery is what I'm attempting to say. Like, if I just like genuinely put like a load of these everywhere, can you like snap into the walls, please? Like, if I just like put, okay, sorry. I'm like, oh, I built for The Sims. Everyone's like, did you really? Because that looks hilarious. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But do you get the idea of what I'm trying, like what I'm attempting to do? Like, I want to cover this whole thing with like shrubbery and greenery. And at the moment, it's just not really working, but I will get there, guys. Promise. I promise. It's so bad. Oh my God. Okay, I'll fix this. Anyways, what I wanted to do underneath here is I actually wanted just the sim to use the natural living... Sorry, I'm like still laughing about that little thing. I want my sim to use the natural living skill. So what I am going to do is I'm actually just going to use some rug placed on top of each other to kind of give you the illusion of like, oh, that's where we sleep. Like, that's all we've got. We don't sleep anywhere else. Like, this is our little bed. We don't have a regular bed. We just sleep on these rugs. And I think that idea is so cute. And I am doing that in my rags to riches at the moment. Actually, you know what? I've been pre-recording, and at this point, I don't even know what stage of video we're at now, but I am doing a rags to riches. And that's kind of something I've done in my rags to riches, where we just sleep on the floor with the natural living skill. And I think that is very cool. I'm not gonna lie. I love that idea. So maybe we could just like implement that here a little bit as well. Oh, I love it. Like, I think there's something so cozy. Obviously, it's like still lying on the ground on some rugs, but I don't know why I think that's very cozy. Wait, now, do we've got pillows, or are they not base game? Wait a second, I forgot about these pillows. I could just like stack a bunch of pillows everywhere. Oh, so like, yeah, that's where we sleep. Like, what are you talking about? I don't have a bed. I don't want a bed. I don't need a bed. I like just to have some pillows. Oh, I could do like a big one like this. Okay, I'm obsessed with the idea of like just sleeping on these pillows, and that's all you gotta know. That's all you need to understand. This is how we live our life, and there's just nothing else. Oh my God, that's so cute. I wish I could like lay the pillow flat down, but I think there's just something so adorable about that. And then you could also get this little oil lamp and like put it here. Burn all your pillows with that oil lamp, but you can get the little dude then as well. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. That's your sleeping area. That's all you need to know. And then I'll just put a load of greenery. Okay, you guys are gonna have to give me a minute because I'm gonna have to fix this thing there. Guys, I know there's something like weird happening. Sorry, I'm like laughing because look at this. There's definitely something weird happening with the plants because I think this one is like desperately trying to up onto the roof that I have next to it. I mean, rightfully so. It's getting confused, but look how skinny it's looking. It's like, Skinny little lavender on a diet. Like, that is so funny. I just want it to be regular size, but because the roof is here, okay, well, now it thinks everywhere is skinny. Okay, that's so weird. I don't understand. See, that's the regular shape of it. And then, like, this is what it's trying to become. Oh, wait, now. It's fine now, is it? Oh, it's fine now. Okay, it just had a moment. I'm not sure. This is what I've got going on for us, guys. I'm getting a bit out of hand. It's getting a bit extreme. But I need, before we go in any further into the house, I need to see the vision. And I was really failing to see the vision because of these, like, I don't understand actually why this is, but do you know, like, this rocky kind of mountain look? I don't understand why I can't paint that. Like, it's just so annoying. Actually, that's really lovely. Wait, now can we just do like a light dusting of the purple? But I just don't understand why I can't paint that, if you get me. So it does really bother me. It doesn't look as nice as I would like it to look, and yeah, it's pissing me off. So that's why I was like really desperately trying to figure something out to like cover it. And now I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just fine the way it is. Like, I mean, this house is not going to be like the perfect house of your dreams. This is more so like cute little like Hobbit vibes. Like, I mean, it's not going to be fully livable and fully functional, but I think already it is looking pretty adorable. So I'm just going to finish off doing this side, and then maybe we can kind of get into the inside of the house and actually see whether any of this could be functional. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is taking me a bit of time, and this house is obnoxiously expensive already. Like, it's at 30,000, and that's just with the shrubberies and things that I've put down. So I guess so far it does look pretty cute. I'm seeing the vision a little bit better now, so thank God. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, why don't we paint it now? And I'm not really sure, because like with a Hobbit house, what color do you paint them? Like, are they wooden? Are they made out of grass? Like, what are they made out of? Like, are they just like caves dug in through the ground? Is that what we're kind of talking about? So like, almost I'm feeling that it would be nice if we just do like earth. Like, that would kind of look pretty interesting. But then we've also got some pretty interesting wallpapers that I guess I could use, like this bark one. Although I've used that already. That's the birch. I've used it already on the little outhouse. So maybe we could try and go for... I actually really love this thing. Like that. And the color of this as well is just magnificent. We could do something kind of more interesting. Or else we could just make it green. Oh, guys, what if we do something like this? I actually really love that. I think that's fantastic. Something like this, I think, is going to have a very nice feel. And then we just go for green kind of trimming just to match everything. I think that's nice. So like, we could pretend that that's like just like dug from the ground. Like, it's just like a hole in the ground. Like, that's all it is, which I guess kind of makes no sense, but whatever. Then we're, of course, are we going to use this door? Wait, maybe let's use both doors. I could kind of like maybe use this one for the kitchen. So like, we could almost make it like kind of off center like that, and then we could put like a cute little window on that side. Now, colors, I don't know what kind of colors to go for. Do we just go for like wooden? Do we go for like a mystical color? I almost feel like just a regular wooden color will probably work the best, but like, is that boring? Oh, that one's beautiful. It's a bit too light though, isn't it? The dark purple's cool, but I'm thinking of making like a dark dark fairy home. So maybe we'll leave that purple for a different video. Do I like the dark one? Maybe I do. And then for this, we could just use like the wooden, like the dark wood, I think is pretty cute. And now let's figure out how many windows we can put in here, because obviously like this chunk, that's where the edges of the house are, so that's the only places I can put windows. So that's gonna be just hilarious, isn't it? Could do like a mystical amount of windows where I do like this and that, but like, does that look a bit silly? Or else we could just use these here as well. Or maybe no, maybe at the front of the house I do actually use these two, because I think they are actually very pretty. There is beautiful different swatches of these as well, by the way. This is not the only kind of swatch. So we've got, oh my god, why does that already look so homely and so cozy and adorable? And just imagine when I go in to add like, okay, not these, but like the other little the little grassy leafy bits. I think that will look amazing. Okay, then for this little portion, I guess I want to use this one. James actually did a video where he was doing like the overview of the build and buy, and he made a very good point. I don't know why we got two of these windows. One of them is just regular fairy tale double glass window, and then we've got fairy tale double glass window curved. Both of these are the exact same thing, but one of them just works better on the curved wall. I don't really get it. I don't get the point of that, because like, it just does not make any difference, honestly, with the way that they look. So it's a bit annoying, but whatever. Not my problem. Well, actually, it kind of is my problem, but whatever. I kind of like the idea of like making our own little like a window thing. What do we think about something like this? Is that a bit weird? I think that has like such a cute little vibe of us like making a shape, and then we could put like a weird light underneath it. Like we could put, well, we could put you here anyways, just in general, like you could just be here. But then I feel like, oh, maybe the hose, hold on one sec. The hose can go here, and then like we put like a small little chair here as well, because like that's where we sit. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, what are you saying? Because I cannot hear you. This is adorable. Oh, I think that's so cute. I'm sorry. This is so amazing. And then like I love putting these lanterns everywhere. I think I used quite a couple of them when I built for this pack. So the lanterns are very cute, but already that looks so mystical and magical. I don't even know whether I'll be able to fit a kitchen in there, but do I care right now? Nah, not at all. Okay, so what I wanted next, just to see the vision, because I feel like these kind of builds, it's almost like I'm testing this out. I don't know whether this is going to work, whether I can make, oh my God. I was going to say whether I can make it look good, but I think these items are just going to make it look good. Like, oh my God. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's it now. We've got it. We've got it, guys. And then I do this thing here. And then if I maybe make this smaller, I could just like put another one here. Okay, I'm screaming. My neighbors are gonna be like, stop it for once. Shut up in there. You know? But I can't. Like, I can't shut up. And there's just something so adorable about these things that I'm just crying. What if I make you bigger? Is that a bit awkward? It's a bit awkward, but I think I'm going to do it. I think that makes a lot of sense. And one other really fun thing, and this is something that I've used in my builds as well, is over these kind of cute little windows, you can actually overlay these lights. I believe that also works without move objects, because I kind of did that in the pack in my own builds. So I think if we do something like this, where we create our own like little shapes and almost cover the window with these like natural like little lights, you know, because they're supposed to be lights, of course, at nighttime. At nighttime, that's just going to light up my little window and I could cry. But I think that is, oh my God, look at this place. Already over here, I want to cry. I want to sit here. I would be terrified of the spiders and I would die from them, but I love that. Anyways, so I think we could do something like that over on this window. And one fun feature about this, these lights, when we first got them, like when I was building for the pack, we actually only had them going one direction, and I was like, you're not gonna just leave them going one direction. So thankfully, because we did bring it to the Sims' attention that like we need these going both ways so that we can actually create better shapes, because like if you get me, I think we only had these two. We never had these other two going like to the left, if you get me. We only had them going to the right. So I was like, oh no, this can't be right. So thankfully they did fix it, and it is fantastic. So now we can actually create our own little shapes, even though like I wish we had a mirrored version of this now, so we would go down, if you get me. But no, look, I'm not gonna complain, because this is still, it's doable to make it look interesting and make it look cool. And I mean, hold on a while, look at that, just look at it, just have it, take it all in. That's so cute. Yeah, no, I think like, I know there has been a lot of people being like, oh, I don't know if I like this, which is fine. Like, I mean, not everyone's gonna like this pack, and it's just totally fair. But like, it is possible to do this to make it look cute. It's kind of up to your own creativity and your own design. And not to say that in a mean way at all, but like, The Sims is really all about getting your own, like, what's the word? Just imagining things, you know, being inspired and using just your imagination. I think that's how you make the most out of it, you know? That's how you make this work and come to life. Because like without your imagination, you're just not going to get anywhere, and it's just going to be really boring for you. But I think it is very important just to like imagine things and pretend, you know, because I'm pretending this is real life, and it's amazing, and it's working out beautifully, and I love it. So I think that's adorable. Okay, just have a look at what I've done here. Have a look at the vibes. Have a look at the vibes. I could cry. The vibes are so cute. I want to play with like a little Hobbit fairy sim. Oh, sorry, I'm like screaming like a little chicken down the house, and I cannot stop. I think that is so adorable and so cute. Should we maybe go into the inside of the house and figure out whether any of this is functional? Because I by God, if none of this is functional, I think I'm just going to continue, because I just don't care at this point. Okay, so supposing this is meant to be my like living space, my sitting room. Already, it feels almost impossible to play in here because like there's just everything is everywhere, and the trees are getting really in the way. These apparently are not disappearing. I wonder, is it because they actually are placed to move objects, obviously, so they don't want to disappear for that reason. So yeah, is this playable really? I'm not sure. It does seem a little bit annoying, but I think I'm just going to do it anyways. So let's get ourselves some saucers so we can actually see what we're doing. So this is going to be the kitchen supposedly, and it is very dark in these spaces because there's only like a number of windows. So we got sitting room, kitchen. I guess we could do like a dining space like anywhere. We could almost do like a dining space up there, and then that's our little bathroom as well, so we must not forget about the toilet. Okay, and then that's where we sleep upstairs, which I think is really cool because it's like a lookout point, see if there's any meanie fairies on the way. You could just like shoot down the powers out of your fingers. I don't know how fairies shoot their powers, but anyways. So I guess, yeah, again, we're going to use as much enchanted by nature stuff, and I'm almost feeling that we should put like a little, okay, I feel like, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like all of these are the same swatch. Like I can't see the difference. Okay, I can, like, I'm just blind, so I need things to be, also that's a blue swatch, but it comes out pink. I don't get it. That's pretty interesting as well. I want it to be like the most hobbity vibed, and I think at the moment this one's giving me the hobbity vibes. I also really like the idea of just adding some columns on the corners to show support, obviously, but also just to like end that part of the wall because I want the rest of it to be a different feature, if you get me. Oh wait, what happens when I put glass wall here? Do I just like see through into the ground? I do. I wish one of these days we could paint the underneath of the roof. I know I keep going on about it and you guys are like, yes, we get it, Sandra, we get it, we're trying to work on it, but I'm like, I really just want to paint the underneath of the roof. I think that'd be really cool. Do I just make it dark in here maybe, or do I like, what do I do? Do I just use like this mossy kind of wall? Oh, I love this color. Oh wow, sorry, excuse me, who are you? Oh, this is beautiful. Bloody heck. Oh, welcome to the pack, Sandra. Sandra has built with this pack for like 6 months and she only just figured this out. Okay, I love that color. We're gonna go with that color. I'm sorry, I just figured that color out and now I want it. Love it. Okay, that's fantastic. That reminds me of like Spain for some reason. And then of course the floor will just be like the regular wooden kind of floor like this, so that's really pretty. Then for the kitchen's also at an angle. Like what am I doing? Should we do like a little blue or like a green kitchen? Okay, the green probably makes the most sense. And I'm kind of thinking, do we just do like regular green walls? Okay, what do we got? What else do we got? What else do we got? I guess these are quite pretty. Why don't I do maybe a bit of green here and a bit of green here with that? Oh, sorry, that's cute though. Yeah, I kind of love that. I think that's adorable. Imagine if I just did like all of this color. No, that would just be weird. That is very weird, Sandra. Or else the back could be like, oh wait, now the back could be like this because we're like overlooking the nature. Is there a green swatch of this? Oh my god, because like we don't have many windows, but actually the back of our Hobbit home is actually just like one giant window. Okay, I love this house. I love this house. I love this build. I love this pack. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm so biased. You guys are gonna be like, please, Sandra, stop because you're so biased, but I can't stop. It's so adorable. Okay, so we've got like a little orange room and like a little green room. So I guess the bathroom, I guess I'm just gonna make the bathroom like brown, like Shrek Swamp. Like you get the idea. I've actually built an outhouse recently I was gonna say for my Shrek series. No, I'm not doing a Shrek series, but I am doing the Nature's Calling event, and in that we built a little like Shrek Swamp and we've got an outhouse, and I think that's pretty cute. So maybe something like that works quite nicely. Okay, that looks really boring. I can't wait to get that outhouse. I think that outhouse is just going to be amazing. Okay, I love the swatches of these. Look at this purple one. Should I do purple? Okay, I'm gonna have to do, okay, that's a different swatch. Wait a sec, is there not the same swatch of this? I want these two to match. Oh, there isn't the same swatch. Well, I guess that's kind of the same swatch, but it's like a bit brighter. I don't get why that's the case, but I want to kind of like hide the vent. I think that's pretty funny. But like that purple swatch, oh my god, I don't know, that one's just a bit too bright for me. I think it's the other purple that can be the only purple that I like here. I'm not sure. Is that nice? Can I make another one but make it smaller and put it like over the vent? Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, we love that. Oh my god, I love the purple. And also when I was doing my little ragstricinos, which you will see very soon. Actually, wait, now can I paint the ceiling there? I could. Can I paint you? Please let me paint the ceiling. Or is there no ceiling? Is that just a roof? Oh yeah, there's no ceiling. So wait, now if I do, how do I do this again? Do a tile, then take roof up underneath. Make roof small. Now roof should be underneath, I guess. Yeah, I think so. And then remove square and my column apparently as well. Fantastic. And then paint ceiling. Is that right or is that not right? Because at this point I don't know what's right or wrong. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I can paint the ceiling. So I guess now that does look a little bit better. But you get what I mean, that I want to paint the inside of the roof as well, because now there's like a white gap and that actually looks hideous. But what I wanted to do right now to make this little cubby, cozy, homely vibe is to take these things, right? Use my 9 and my 0 key and then make myself like a little... like a little welcome, like, oh my god, sorry, it's like a privacy thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. This is so cute. This is exactly what I did in my little... Okay, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm actually spoiling everything, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Look how adorable that looks. Like, it just like protects you from the elements, you know, because that's a beautiful curtain that you need protection with. So that's why we put those here. So obviously just take your 9 and your 0 key and just like shove it in. It's like kind of floating. Who really cares? It's magic. It's fairyland. We don't care about the floating things. I mean, there is a floating lamp in this pack and it like wobbles gently in the sky. So I guess that's just pretend that that's what's happening here. But I just think that that has such an adorable little feel to the space, you know, because it just like makes it like feel really cozy and homely and vibey. And maybe we could like change the color. We could do like random colors. Okay, I cannot see anymore with the amount of trees I put around here, but just pretend you can kind of see. I think that's adorable. Yeah, I'm obsessed, guys. I don't know what you want me to say. I think I'm obsessed, like, to say the least. Okay, anyways, so inside the house we've got to like do something, and by something I mean like we've got to put like a couch or something. I mean, it's kind of stupid how we've got like a sitting room but a bedroom upstairs, like outside in the elements. But look, I'm going to do like a nice little seating area just as you come in, and then all we'll do here is like a little desk area. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, what else do we want in here? I guess like I kind of just want this to feel like it could be functional if you wanted to play in here. Maybe we could go for like this red kind of color. I love the way they suggest this to be the chair for the desk. I don't really want that one. I've already used that one. Can I not use this regular one? Yeah, I can. Okay, so that looks pretty cute. Maybe we could put the new nature press up on top of that. I think that would be quite adorable. So we could put that there so your sim can start their nature apothecary experience. Well, actually, no, just your nature experience. But I guess it kind of would be fun to put the apothecary table in here somewhere as well. So that might be an option. What if I just lightly push that over to the edge and we add like a little apothecary table in the same orange color? Oh my god, that orange color, all of a sudden now Sandra's like, oh my god, you've only found this color now and you've been building with the pack for 17 years. Yes, that's me. I've just been overwhelmed, to be honest with you, like in the nicest way possible. But yeah, I have been overwhelmed ever so slightly. I have quite bad anxiety, I'm not gonna lie about it. I feel like you guys already know it just by the way that Sandra speaks and talks and is and projects herself to the world. But yeah, I've got quite bad anxiety, so this whole experience for me was obviously amazing, and like I'm obsessed, and I love the fact that The Sims has asked me to do this. But when the day that the pack was coming out, how do I put this in the nicest terms? I was so anxious, like I was so scared. And like obviously I've got nothing to be scared about, but there is just something about it. If you've got anxiety, you're just gonna know. Like certain events in your life just make you just extremely anxious. And that's why I think sometimes I've got a little bit of an issue with, I suppose, how do I put this in a nice word? Keeping my focus and keeping my cool so that I could just focus on the task at hand. So I don't know why I'm putting a chicken on the wall, but that's why I feel like sometimes when I'm building or like a new pack comes out, I find it a little bit hard to focus because I just feel like there's just too much overwhelming things happening, especially when like creators have like other videos coming out too, and I'm like trying to watch theirs and I'm trying to like make sure that I'm like putting out my own content. So it has been a little bit overwhelming for me. But as much as I'm saying that, you know, kind of like complaining about it, I don't want to complain because this is just such an amazing experience for me. I don't know why I'm making that lamp smaller and putting it there, but I think it looks cute. But yeah, just know that like I have been a little bit overwhelmed, so I just may seem a little erratic at times. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm like trying to pick my words really carefully here. I don't know. Anyways, is that nice? I'm not sure, but I think it's a nice little cozy little cubby hole and I love it. Okay, so anyways, a sob story aside, I wish I could put stuff on that little thing. I think this little area here is like a storage unit, so I guess that's pretty cool at least. We've got like a little storage unit. Oh my god, I love the way that little area looks. What do we think? We of course need a new curtain. Oh my god, the mountain behind me is like sending my camera over the edge, and it's kind of sending me over the edge a small bit as well. Bloody heck, calm down. Okay, there we go. Can I use like, wait now, what color should we do? Oh, there is an orange, but I feel like we need it to stand out a bit more, so we could maybe do, maybe actually the white is actually kind of nice, or maybe this one actually, maybe that one's pretty cute with the like pops of yellow. It kind of matches the yellow flowers on the wall. Okay, so then we've got this space. I think, will I do the couch maybe yellow and green? We've also got very cute seats, and I like the way we got two of these seats, but at the same time I kind of don't, because like, why do we need two seats? But I like the way the second one has no cushion, and you can just make it black or white and just make it like totally match any other aesthetic. It doesn't have to be like a fairy aesthetic. So I kind of like that idea. Like, did we really need two cushion or two of the same chair? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna do something like this here. We're of course going to use this coffee table, but we might make it just like a regular wooden vibe. Yeah, just, we know. Or maybe green actually. Yeah, maybe green actually works a bit better. Okay, not sure whether any of this is going to be functional here at this point, but now I'm kind of losing all hope and functionality of this weird little Hobbit home. I love this rug, but like, is this rug fitting in this space, or is it not fitting in the space? I guess it is. What if I make it smaller and just put it under this area? Yeah, that probably looks a little better if I do this. I think this is the exact one that I used in my Ladipo household. So it always is just going to remind me of that. A lot of these objects are just forever going to remind me of this experience. It like turns my stomach in the good way, you know? It just like the anxiety is definitely there, and I love it, but it's also making me very anxious. Anyways, I think I might use this table now instead. Okay, so I've finished this room now, and it is impossible to look into it with the mountain behind us. But okay, this is what we've got. We've got a few cute little adorable things on that little accent shelf. We've got this nice little light, and I made another little light wall feature with the little wisteria behind it. Actually, now that I think about it, should I make this like maybe a yellow, maybe like the yellow kind of wisterias? I don't even know if it's called wisteria. You can let me know in the comments. Then we've got like a nice little sun, which I wish I could actually, oh, I can make him bigger. He looks a bit scary, but I kind of like it. And then we've got this little montage, little collage of things that I added a mirror to. And yeah, I don't know, I really like it. I love this side of the house. Actually, this side of the room is just so adorable. I think that's very cute. I love the kind of orange vibes. Okay, so we've got that cozy little space. So now let's try and figure out whether a kitchen of any sort could be possible. And I mean, I'd like to think it would be possible, but it's just, I'm not sure. I'm gonna make everything green, of course, because I think that would be hilarious. And now that I think about it, I wonder, should I just do two of these? Then we could do a nice, oh my god, everything is, oh wait, what? Oh, that's so annoying. Everything is going to be clipping into each other, and because that's glass, I could see it clipping through the glass. That's a bit rude. Yeah, no. Okay, maybe I don't like it at this end. Okay, maybe I will have to do things like this. That probably makes a little bit more sense, but cooking with the glass behind you is a little silly, I do admit, but like there's nothing else I can do. Plus I've got no other kind of like kitchen appliances, and I don't want to make it look too modern because it's just going to break my whole illusion. So, oh, maybe the white one looks a bit better. Let's do a couple of like really tiny cabinets. Okay, I don't get why. Maybe it's because it's all getting confused because it's on a diagonal, but I don't get why this won't clip in with that. That's a bit silly, but I'm gonna just manually do it, I guess. I guess that looks a bit better. Do we like that? I'm not sure if we like that at this point. I don't really know what's going on. And we of course then need a fridge. So I was almost thinking of just like putting the fridge maybe into this corner, just like at a slight angle as well, because we're just so quirky and cool like that. And then maybe we could just do like this bin here as well. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, that probably makes it not really functional. So, you know, let me just push it over a little bit. Surely that's going to be functional. I could almost eat the sink in there. Although, wait, I could use this sink because I know this sink actually does clip really nicely, and I think it does come with the green swatch. Yes, it does, and it matches the gold of the stove. That's a cute little kitchen. I mean, all you've got is just an area to prepare. That's all you really need. Like, why would you need any more? You know, that makes a lot of sense. And then over here, maybe we could do like a small little dining table. I think that would be adorable. I think everything in here should be green because there's just something so like wholesome and adorable about this color. I don't know. And maybe I could actually use these little chairs. We could do two of them. So So it's almost like a little bar stool, you know, like, oh, that's so adorable. Okay, I'm flying all over the place, so that's annoying. I kind of want like a regular big gold mirror here. Oh, that looked better in my head. Or maybe something like this here. Yeah, maybe actually that's quite cute. And we could just have like a regular little light up above here. Maybe we could just go for this one. Yeah, there we go. That's so nice. And then a load of plants, of course, because this is Plant Nation, everybody. Plants galore. We love to see them. Yes, that's a pretty cute kitchen. You gotta admit, it's interesting. Like, it's creative, it's different. You have definitely not seen a kitchen like this many times. And I guess every once in a while, we need to just be inspired. Oh my God, the angular, like, diagonal. Remind me to never build on diagonal again because it's so annoying. Oh, I think that's really, really adorable. I don't really know, like, what curtains do I put on a wall that is just made out of glass? I guess we can't really use any curtains, but that's cute. Maybe we'll actually get rid of the overhanging lights and we will, oh my God, look how adorable this looks. Maybe I will just use like some of these here as well. I could do like a fun little collage of these all like coming out of the overgrown windows. You know, we could do something like this. That's pretty cute. I love that. It's just like a little overgrown little area. Doesn't really emit too much light, but then I guess it's good because to make these look cool, you need to overlay a couple of them. So if you had too many of them, I think it would kind of ruin the illusion. There is also a green swatch that maybe I could make come out of here a little bit. Look, and then that's coming out of that. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just 10 out of 10. I love it. Look at this. Oh, I'm obsessed. This is just like a very mysterious, kitchen. That's all you need to know. It's just a bit dark, but I would like to think it's functional. I mean, I will play test it in a minute, but I think something like that is pretty adorable. So let me just do the little bathroom really quickly, and then we'll just do like a fun couple of areas because like we've got no activities at the moment. Like, I mean, we've got the little, we don't have an apothecary table. We could probably add one. We've got the little nature press thing, but I think we need more. Okay, so I've done the little outhouse. So it's pretty straightforward. I've added just like some little shruberinos. We've got toilet paper because we're not savages in this house. So well, actually maybe the saucer is just a little silly. Maybe we just needed to be kind of dark in there. And then we've just got like a regular little shower. I was torn between having a sink here as well, which I guess would make a lot of sense because I mean, it's a sink for a bathroom. But then again, do we really care about a sink being here? I'm not really sure. I don't think I care that much about there being a sink. When your Sims use a privy bush, do they wash their hands? No, they don't. They live one with nature, which is a little disgusting, but we've got a sink in the kitchen anyways, which is a stone's throw away. We're very close. Anyway, so what I want to do now is kind of want to work a little bit here. I'm imagining this like adorable, okay, why can't I go to the edge of this lot? It's a little bit annoying how I think some lots are still a little glitched. Hence why I said this is early access. Do not worry, it's all in progress. So anyways, so I'm kind of imagining there to be like a cute little table and we just have like fun little chairs. We just hang out. Maybe some of the chairs are a little different. Some of the chairs have like different colors. These also remind me of like the chairs that I've used from my bar in Gring's Bar because I use like a nice selection of like these random chairs and I know some of them are floating, but we're in Magic Land, so don't really worry about floating chairs. I don't know how much of this will be functional, but I will get my sim in here in a while to play test that. And of course, just because it wouldn't be me if I didn't put something on top of the table and impede everyone from eating their dinner, but I will put that little light there because I think that's cute. So now I know, since I've got that there, that I can try and add a little bit more shrubbery. And we're all probably like, Sandra, you've got enough shrubbery, but like, look how adorable this will look now if I just add a couple of my favorite like little bushes and things, just for like a little bit of privacy, but also just for the aesthetics and for the vibes. This is one of my favorite flowers. This one here, the Shaggylicious. This one in the purple swatch is like something, when I saw that plant, it was definitely like I was building for this pack and I was like, oh my God, this plant, and I fell in love with it and now I just love it ever since. Maybe I won't put too many like shruberinos here. Maybe we could just have like one little area where we've got some shrubs, but maybe we've kind of had enough shrubs everywhere. So maybe if I just like put down a couple of my favorite ones and we just kind of call it a day and forget about it, because I feel like I have really overgrown this place. This space is so expensive. Like, it's actually really funny how expensive all of these things are, but whatever. It's all worth it in the end. Okay, so we could just have like a small little area here. So then you go up the stairs, and what I am imagining on this little portion, maybe if I like flatten it down a little bit. Can you just like be flat? Thank you very much. Can I put an easel here? I mean, it's probably going to be like, no, you can't. But I really am imagining a lovely easel and my sim being able to paint here. Oh, there's just something so fantastic. Like, imagine just being able to paint from like all the way up here. I think that's adorable. Are the paint cans space game? No, they're not, are they? No, I don't think they are. No, we've got this thing though. I could unlock that, but that's a bit too big. Painted plumbly. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, so I guess we are just happy with that little dude there. So maybe I could add a couple of shrubs around here. Yeah, you see, this is the problem. When you put one down on a hill, they all look like they're floating, and that's like the thing that pisses me off. And I know I just said I've had enough of like putting things on this hill, but now I'm putting more things on this hill. So that's just fantastic. Yeah, that's just Sandra against her own word all the bloody time. But I guess maybe here it does make sense if I like cover this area up a little more. I mean, I don't want to impede the view, my painting view, but maybe just like a little bit more covered like this. Do we like that? I'm not sure at this point. Yeah, this house is kind of stressing me out at this because it's obviously cute. Like, I love it, but I'm like just adding way too many things now at this point. But look at that. You could like paint up there. I think that's so pretty, and we like love a good activity. So yeah, anyways, we would just kind of walk there, and then I think down here maybe would be a perfect spot for like a little apothecary table. She says that and it's like, no, not really, like, but okay. Yeah, see where it's all floating. I know it's magic vibes here, but where do I put this apothecary table? I want it here somewhere. Unless we put it at the front of the house. It is also floating though. Oh my god, bloody heck. Can I even fit this bloody apothecary table? Unless I put it outside the bathroom, like here, and I just like try and manipulate the ground a little bit. Oh bloody heck, no. No, wait, now can you go up or down? I don't mind, but I just need to flatten. No, maybe slightly more up. Wait a sec. So like up. Yeah, but then like flatten. Like, why are you okay, this is why Sandra doesn't build with these things, because they just don't. Okay. Oh, now it's back. Everything is like magical. Everything is floating up and down. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get how I'm supposed to do this. So maybe we just don't have an apothecary table, because everything is just terrain manipulated, and it's very annoying me. That's simple English. Yeah, maybe we just don't have an apothecary table. Maybe all you do here is press flowers and do painting, because that's all you can really do. Oh, I guess I could do like a fun little seat somewhere with a guitar. Oh, I've got to do that at least, because we've got a seat there. But maybe like once you're waiting for the toilet here, you can just sit down on like maybe this chair. Okay, everything is floating. Everything is floating. Can I just get another one of these chairs? Maybe actually I could put it here. You don't seem to be floating here. So maybe let's just do this and like, oh yeah, guitar vibes. Yes. No, that looks so stupid. Okay, maybe I just actually put the guitar over here, and like that's all we've got. We've just got a little seating area over there. So can we, okay, so we can play guitar, we can do painting, we can do the nature pressing. Bonsai tree would probably be a fun little thing to do. I wouldn't say no to a bit of bonsaiing. Can I put you here? Are you floating? Probably at this point. I don't really care. Don't care, but not my problem. Literally my problem and my problem only, but whatever. Can I just try put extra shruberinos up here? I just want like a couple. Okay, that one's like clipping in. Okay, just like a couple, just to give you the illusion. Okay, do we love this? We better, because I mean, I love it. So yes, there we go. Wait, now up here as well. We've got to do something up here. Okay, I know some of these just aren't supposed to clip there. Okay, this one is just like, not on my watch. You won't go up here. No. Okay, none of these want to work. That's just great. Yes, the easiest thing is you just like smash the keys and see whether... I love the way it says not intersecting with roofs. It's your one job to intersect with roofs. Anyways, okay. So the last thing I need, I suppose, is just a mailbox. And I think I've got, you know, a bin, an outdoor bin as well. That probably makes sense. Okay, let's maybe put the bin like here somewhere. Probably makes sense. It's like easy to wheel it out for the bin men, you know. Makes sense. And then I suppose like we just put the little mailbox here. Oh, I love it, guys. This is so adorable. I'm gonna add some lights. Hold on a sec. Let's make it nighttime. Okay, so we've got beautiful lights everywhere, but I just need it to be a little bit more lit up, because it's just not like lit up enough. So we'll just add a couple of like nice little lights everywhere, just like guiding our path through like this section. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that one's floating, but who cares? Not me. Okay, we've got bonsai tree. We've got fun little table here. We've got beautiful little painting, and then we've got our bedroom, which all the way up here our bedroom is. But I think that there's just like something so adorable about this little Hobbit house. Oh my god. it's done. I think it's done. I think it looks pretty cute. I mean, it looks crazy here. It actually does look pretty intense, but like, it's sad that like I wouldn't have been able to actually create this for the pack. Of course, we all know for many reasons. We've got to work with what we've got rather than just create whatever we want, you know, like, and I mean, this build already as it is like probably mashing my poor little computer. So you can't imagine that there is a possibility of creators making this for a pack, of course, but it's always fun to just like play around and like just try different things yourself whenever you can. And I think there's just something so endearing about this. And now I'm putting all these like potted plants everywhere and all they want to do is float. And this is why Sandra does not build with terrain tools, because it just stresses her out. Should I do a little fairy home? Oh, I've got to do a fairy home. Can I do it like here? Yes, fairy home. This fairy home is actually very handy because it like helps your fairy sim with her needs and stuff. Okay, that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe concludes my beautiful little Hobbit home. Did you think that it's going to turn out like this when you first clicked on this video? Probably not, because you were like, oh Lord above, there's just no way in hell. And now I think I just don't even know where to look anymore. And I kind of like that idea, because I've put so many colorful plants everywhere that it's like, wait, where is the house? And that's exactly, I feel like, what Hobbit little homes are supposed to be. You're not supposed to know like where the person is, they're hiding. But then when you look down like this, I love like the idea of the terrain kind of going slightly higher, slightly lower, and it almost also looks like those two little Hobbit holes are connected, but they're obviously not. They're two separate buildings, and one of them is at an angle, so that says enough. Anyways, I think we should do a little tour. Welcome on into my Hobbit land house where just nature is flourishing. We're obviously in Ireland because everything is growing at a rapid rate. We've got a beautiful array of like hilly flowers. I mean, flowers don't really grow on hills like that. I mean, not in Ireland really. I don't know. This is kind of unrealistic, but again, it's a Hobbit house. Everything is unrealistic. But anyways, let's head on over through the front door, I believe, of the house, which is going to bring us into a regular painted ceiling. And I do not want that. I wanted a nice painted ceiling. Maybe we could do like dirt for the sitting room, but then for the bathroom we'll just do like a creamy kind of beigey one like that, and then for the toilet we'll just do regular as well. Okay, there we go. That is perfect. Let's get back to the tour. I don't know, there's just something so adorable about looking at like all the greenery. I think it's very cute. Anyways, let's head on over to the house. Yes, that looks more realistic now. That's what I'm talking about. A Hobbit home. We dug a hole out of a hill and now we live in it. We love it. Anyway, so obviously the majority of these things are the items that came with the Enchanted by Nature pack. This, honestly, I don't know why I'm just so obsessed all of a sudden with this like orange and like muted red color. I think there's something so adorable about it. So this is very cute. So that's your like little fun station. That sun is kind of creeping me out a little bit. So this is where you go and do your nature pressing, flower pressing, which is adorable. So obviously like you love your flowers and things, adorable. And then over here we've got some books so you can read and you can listen to some music. So it's a small enough room, but it's like your little workstation. And this is where you bring your guests, I suppose. Then you head on up through this little portion and you've got your shower and your little outhouse. It's quite dark, but I mean, it's an outhouse. Like it has electricity, so at least you got to be grateful for that. So this is what that looks like. Very adorable. And then over here, you've got your kitchen, which is just so funny how the kitchen's over here. But I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the way there's like detail and like it might be kind of difficult to access for your Sims, but I don't care. I mean, like the Hobbit vibes are so unrealistic anyway, so whatever. This is your kitchen. So it's just pretty simple. I mean, it's got a chicken. No, it's got a fridge. It's got a stove. It's got a lovely little sink as well, and I love that green vibe, like that muted green, and then the wall looks like it's moldy already, which is so realistic for Ireland anyways. So that is your kitchen, and then you're like, oh, but where do I sleep? So then when you want to go for a nap, you go through this area and you go through this beautiful little path. So like no one's ever really going to go into your bedroom because like it's too much of a walk. Over here you come over and you've got another fun little hangout spot here to sit with your friends if you've got any, and then we've got a little, oh my god, that's actually beautiful. Imagine painting up here. That's fantastic. That's my bar over there, guys, just letting you know. That's my bar. I built that, so I'm just letting you know. So you can sit here painting my beautiful bar that's over in the distance. Yeah, I'm very proud of that bar. So anyway, go check that out. And then you turn around here and this is where you sleep. So we're at one with nature. We love to sleep in nature, and that's why we've got a little hut, a little lookout point. I mean, it is a little bit like privacy is gone out the window, but I think I still really love it. And I love the idea of like having those little wisteria plants, almost just making it really cozy. The spiders and the bugs will be in your ears and they will be just like murdering you, but who cares? Like, it's fine. So this is where we sleep. I think with the addition of the pillows and like the little oil lamps, and if we had like a coffee cup or like a mug like laying down here, I think it just does look so cozy. I don't know what it is, because I would absolutely hate sleeping on rugs outside. I would hate it. But for the purpose of The Sims with the natural living scale, like, I want to sleep there. Like, I just want to sleep there. It's so cozy and so vibey. Like, screw the beds. We don't need the beds. We'll just sleep on the ground and we can make it really cozy. And I think with the addition of the other packs with other maybe more cozier rugs and more cozier cushions, I think we could really make something interesting. And it really reminds me of how the Japanese sleep on their little futons. I think we need more things like that. We obviously have got like sleeping bags and stuff, but like, imagine if we got futons. And we've already had a Japanese pack and we didn't get futons, and that's so very random, but whatever. But yeah, guys, that is my beautiful little overgrown Hobbit house. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect it to be this dramatic. I mean, it turned out pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Whether it's functional, let's maybe have a little quick little look. I mean, I'm just not sure about this area. Do you want to go back up there and tell me whether this is functional? Please, girl, please say it's functional. Are you gonna sit down? Okay, you can sit down, but there's no way you could sit on that chair. No, you can't. What about this chair? You can sit on that chair and you can sit on that chair, but not the other one. Honestly, I couldn't care less. Okay, do you want to come here and maybe do a large classic painting? Is that possible? Yes, it is. Oh, look at her. That's actually very cute. She's just painting up there. So of course, then you could sleep here, I'm presuming. Oh, you can't get in there? Why not? Yeah, you can. How did it work in my other game and it's not working in this? Is it this that's in your way? Girl, you're just being dramatic. Okay, I'm gonna make it smaller and raise it up a little bit more, and hopefully she'll be able to walk through it. That is so weird, because I swear to you, I was able to do this in my other Let's Play. But if I make it really small and just put it like at the side, but like, she's just being so dramatic. Girl, just get in. Okay, there we go. So, okay, that's a bit annoying because like I only have like a small bit of this now. But look at how adorable that looks, the way she's just like sleeping in this little hut. I think that's very cute. And it does look cozy with like that ginormous pillow behind her. It actually looks a little bit weird, but I think it's so cute. Okay, she's not comfortable. I mean, I would be too, girl, don't worry, but that's adorable. Okay, get up now. I need you to check out whether, at least maybe whether the kitchen is functional. Okay, so she's now in the kitchen. Let's figure this out. So she's grabbing stuff from the fridge, and now will she be able to go in there? Oh, bloody heck no, she's going straight for there. I need you to actually make like a garden salad or something. Can we just like get rid of this? Oh yeah, okay, so she can chop up there. Okay, so that's not that bad. I heard there's a glitch where you can't drag things anymore into the bins, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Can you just bin that? Okay, the bin is functional. Everything seems functional. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I mean, I don't think anything else I really care about. Can you just like sit down here? Yeah, you can. Okay, I guess that's kind of all I really care about. Oh, you can't get in there? Why not? Can you get into the house? I wonder. Go in here. Oh, okay. So you're telling me that this thing is in your way? Why are these things in your way? Girl, that should not be in your way. I mean, out of all the things that are in your way. No, don't tell me that these things are now in the way. Don't say that. No. Guys, why? Okay, go in. No. Okay. I did not realize that these things are going to impede her walking into the house. Please don't tell me she'll be able to get in there now. If she goes in, oh my God. So that is like my worst nightmare coming true. Okay, what if I use like a couple of these small ones like this? I just really thought that since that's like a wall decoration. Okay, she can walk through these ones, but not the other ones. Okay, that's so annoying. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so annoyed about that, but whatever. Anyways, she can sit down here, so that's why can't you sit? Ah, okay, maybe it's this seat that's a little bit in the way of everything. So maybe let's just move these over a tad. Can you sit down now? Yes, you can. Can you sit down on this one? Yes, you can. Okay, grand. I'm presuming you can sit on that table. I don't really care. Can you get out of the house now? Yes, you can. Okay, so you're telling me that that door smashed right through that chair, but oh, when there was a little bit of foliage outside, I could not open the door. Like, oh my God, you idiot. Anyways, whatever. I would like to say that 95% of the house is actually functional. I don't really care about the rest. It's really about the Hobbit aesthetics. That was my main purpose of this. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed my little Hobbit home. Well, guys, that is everything for today's video. I just wanted to let you know that I am actually doing a giveaway as well to win yourself this pack. All you've got to do is let me know your favorite build out of the 3 homes that I've created for the official Enchanted by Nature pack, and I will pick a winner on the 14th of July. And of course, if you are start pre-ordering this pack or you're looking to buy it, don't forget that you can use my creator code, which already has helped me tremendously. So if you pop that code into the promo code at checkout, it will support me directly as a creator. I'm going to link a load of videos down for you below with this pack, and there's of course a load of very exciting videos coming, so don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.